Hi everyone, that's Russell Ozana, Regional Rep for American Coaster Enthusiasts, along with All American Thrills. And we've received a special invitation today, March 15th, 2016, to get a sneak preview at the new Superman the Ride with virtual reality. Also, this being March 15th, Donna Piper, ACE member, my assistant regional rep, passed away a year ago, and Six Flags honored her with this bench in loving memory of Donna Piper. Donna had a phrase whenever we got in the car to go somewhere: "Here we go, rocketing into a fun-filled day of adventure." And that quote appears here on the bench that memorializes her. She's a very, very special person, a very special place here in the park at Six Flags. I thank Six Flags for honoring her this way.
Yeah, virtual reality, if you asked me 5 years ago, would we, Six Flags, be bringing this technology to the world? I wouldn't think it's quite possible. But summer of 2016, virtual reality will be on Superman the Ride, and it is nothing our guests have ever seen.
This is already the signature roller coaster of the park. Why encourage this?
Well, Superman the Ride is great, but Six Flags, we don't settle for great, we want better. And with virtual reality, we will be taking it to the next level. And what's really great about this experience is it is optional. So maybe if it's not quite for you, you can always go back to the classic ride.
Which is my big question, because the ride is tested on its own. How high does it go?
Over 200 feet.
200 feet high, which gives you spectacular views. As great as virtual reality is, why would I want to wear goggles obstructing this view?
Well, when you go 20 stories in the air, you have Connecticut River on the left and the beautiful park on the right-hand side. We do not want to take that experience away from anybody. But virtual reality, no one's experienced that before. So when you're waiting online, it's up to you to pick which experience you want. Maybe you want Superman the Ride, the classic journey, or Superman the Ride with virtual reality. The only thing I can say is you've got to try it once.
What happens when you put the goggles?
When you put the headset on, it's a 360-degree immersive experience. You are completely in Metropolis, where Lex Luthor will come up to your train and try to cause some ruckus. But don't worry, because Superman is on his way. He is going to save the day. And I want to share with you of how we kind of came about this process. This was presented to us in IAAPA, and the VR Coaster group who brought this technology to us ensures the video content found within virtual reality that you'll be trying syncs with our ride perfectly. And that will minimize any motion sickness. Now, I will say motion sickness is the gamut. Some people may get motion sickness on a carousel, others may get motion sickness on the most intense rides. So it is an individual decision, and the best part about this is it is optional. So if anyone tries it and they feel it's not for them, Superman the Ride is for you. I mean, that's no problem. But virtual reality is so cool, and the way it does sync together, it will really minimize that. When you try it without moving, naturally your body will feel it, because if you're going potentially upside down in virtual reality and not moving your body in that way, mind really is a powerful thing, and it sends some vertigo to you. So, but I will say, in regards to any potential longer lines, our team is absolutely adamant that we will ensure our guests the smoothest transition into getting on that train. I always say we want as many people getting on our rides than you do, right? I mean, that's our ultimate goal. We do not want to slow anything down. So we will have enough headsets to be on the ride, charging and cleaning in constant rotation, and we are upping our staff numbers in a tremendous amount to ensure that we expedite the line wait. There will be a lot of education proactively for our guests in the queue line. So saying, this is what virtual reality is, up to you if you want to take this experience. Because maybe the rider does or does not want to, we'll make that decision prior to getting to the station to expedite. So it is a learning process. 9 of our parks are doing this, and of course we are saying ours is premiering summer of 2016. We have a lot of learning to do, and we have other parks that are opening prior to us, and that's the best thing about being part of the Six Flags family.
Have you heard any feedback from Texas or anything yet?
Yeah, they're all very, very excited.
Cool.
It's been fantastic. Six Flags over Georgia opened it, and we just can't wait.
Yep.
So we can have you take a seat on the ride if you want. It's better not to do this standing. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay, take a seat.
All right.
And we have another one as well. Someone else?
And at one point in the ride process, they hand these to you once you're seated and you want to do it.
Go ahead.
Sorry. It would already be given to you. It's already given to you. I've already talked to you about how we're gonna put it on.
Yep.
So at this point, it's go time.
Okay.
All right. So obviously, this is not the entire ride experience. Okay. So we're gonna put this on your head. And while riding, this chin strap will actually be worn. Okay.
So the chin strap will be on. And you do have them.
Okay, perfect.
Somebody take a picture of me?
Yes.
There we go.
Now, do you mind taking a photo of him? I feel like I could snap a selfie.
I've got a whole video of it.
So you can look down into your lap, up, behind you, anywhere you want, 360 degrees, completely immersive experience. And the best selling point that I like to share is no matter where you're sitting on the car, you're basically front seat. So if you're in the back of the ride or the front of the ride, your experience is completely identical. Now, of course, this storyline is not ours. Ours will be Superman, Lex Luthor, Lexbots will be coming to attack you, and then Superman, I have a feeling, will save the day. Can't promise. Pretty sure it happens.
This is wild. It seems to be out of ammunition.
Go ahead.
It is pretty cool, huh? It looks real.
Russ, are the glasses sturdy on your head? I see you holding it, just curious.
Well, I'm holding it because it's irritating my nose, but that might just be where it happens to be sitting. Wow.
Wait a second, I'm wearing a headset on my head. You're giving it to someone else. How does that work? So we're gonna have a standard operating procedure, and I'm gonna kind of go over that a little bit right now. So this is antimicrobial fabric. Does anyone recognize where you may have seen this before?
Airline headrests.
Airline headrests. It's the same exact material they utilize there. And the best part about this material is germs do not absorb in the fabric, unlike cotton or anything we wear each day. So the germs would rest on top of the fabric, and that allows us to utilize a wipe with antibacterial chemicals. And it will be a 30-second process that will clean every portion that has come in contact with your face, including the lenses, potentially if your eyelashes are longer, and it does, if you blink it makes contact. So that'll be including cleaning the lens, the entire area around your face, the strap behind, up and down on your chin, along with the front area. So basically every component of this device will be cleaned each and every time. And as discussed prior, we'll have enough in rotation to wear, clean, and charge. So I want to ensure everyone that we are doing everything in our power to get people on this. I mean, the excitement of virtual reality is just contagious. And those who rode at Six Flags over Georgia they've said, I've rode nothing like this in my life, and that is an absolute true statement. They have not ridden anything like this in their life. So we're very, very excited.
We can let them know that children must be 40 inches tall with a parent to ride Rock and Rodeo, and 44 inches without.
It's been an interesting day, cold and gray, emphasis on the cold. It's an awesome experience. It's something like I've never experienced before. You can actually look all around, left, right, up, down. There's a little button on the side, if you will, that you can shoot at targets. So it's going to be quite the experience, above and beyond what I imagined. I was just picturing, going up and down hills. They're going to have you going up and down in between buildings or around mountains or whatever on the video. So it was a complete surprise to me as to how it's all going to come together. I'm really looking forward to it. Probably midsummer is when it'll be effective here in New England. I know they're rolling it out in some of the southern parks like Georgia and Texas this week, next week. But we're not going to see it here till the summertime. Peek at Fireball, which is the other new ride here in the park this year. I don't have any of the stats off the top of my head, but it looks pretty impressive. The color scheme is great. The 1950s car situated dead center of the loop as you're looking at it from the midway. They'll be bringing another car in, I understand. The train is on the track, and it looks pretty cool. Anybody's interested in joining ACE, we have memberships starting as low as $20 or $25. It's a 6-month temporary membership, and you can turn that in at the end of the season and get a real membership. We have memberships for 1 to 3 years sequentially, and we get invited to things like this, these sneak previews. We have off-season events. We have one on April 2nd down at Lake Compounce. That there's no riding, but we have park reps and everything. Door prizes, speakers, videos, games that we play. So there's always something going on anyway. And during the summer, we go to parks together as groups, and we have national events, we have regional events. It's a lot of fun. I hope you'll join us. Very easy to find us online, aceonline.org. Check it out. We hope to see you soon.